Heidi, Part 33. Near the church and the parish house lay an old empty house that once had been a fine building. Heidi discovered a bed which had been placed between the wall and the stove. "Oh, grandfather, I have found my bedroom," explained the little girl. "Oh, how fine it is! Where are you going to sleep?" With that the grandfather led her to his bedroom. From there a door led into the kitchen. With a great deal of effort the grandfather had fixed up this place. Many boards were nailed across the walls, and the door had been fitted tight. Heidi was delighted with her new home, and when Peter arrived next day she did not rest till he had seen everything of the curious house. After 4 days had gone by, Heidi said to her grandfather, "I must go to grandmother now. She has been alone so many days." Grandfather shook his head and said, "You can't go yet, child. The snow is too deep up there, and it is still falling. Even Peter must stay here. A little girl like you would be lost in no time." Heidi was very sorry, but she was so busy now that the days flew by. Every morning she went to school, eagerly learning whatever was taught her. She hardly ever saw Peter. He often missed going to school. The teacher would only say from time to time, "It seems to me Peter's not here again." Heidi asked, "Peter, why don't you come to school?" "I went too far on my sled, and then it was too late," Peter replied. The next day Peter arrived at school. He brought his lunch with him in a bag, for all the children that came from far away ate at school, while the others went home. In the evening Peter usually paid his visit to Heidi. The minute he opened the door she ran up to him and saying, "Peter, I have to tell you something." "Say it," he replied. "You must learn to read now," said the child. "I have tried doing it already." Yes, Peter, but you must learn." "I don't think I can," Peter remarked, "but I will try the best I can." "Oh, I'm glad. Let us start right away," said Heidi. Joyfully pulling Peter over to the table, among the things that Clara had sent, Heidi had found a little book with rhymes. She had chosen this for the lesson. Peter found great difficulty, so Heidi said, "I'll read it to you, and then you'll be able to do it better." Heidi said, "Don't be afraid, Peter. If you come to me every day, you'll soon learn all the letters." Peter did so. He came daily to her for his lessons.